Okay, so hello, how are you?
Hello, Teacher Rochelle. I'm good, thank you. What about you?
I'm doing very well. And so your name, could you let me know your name?
I am Piedad Lauren.
Piedad Lauren, and you are from
Yeah.
Colombia. What part of Colombia do you live in?
Yeah, I am from Colombia. I live in Huila region. I born in a town named Gigante.
Oh, okay. And so
Yeah.
I'm Rochelle, and I live near Boston in the United States. And I wanted to know why you have started to learn English and why you want to learn English.
Okay. I had been studying English language because I think it's a so nice language in which I can know or meet different people around the world. I like to know other cultures, to know other experiences that people have. Um, I I believe that the English language expand my knowledge of different things.
Well,
It's like when you
yeah.
is when you are like something like blind, but with English you spend more your knowledge and the opportunities for spend that knowledge that you, or in my case I had with others people around the world. Maybe other people around the world from the other countries um, don't know about my country, for example, and I don't know things about the other countries, but when each other share the same language, and it's so nice because each other can know different things of different countries as well. Because I would like um, expand my communication with others, people around the world.
Well, that's an excellent reason to be able to learn and be able to communicate with people from all over the world and learn. I know myself, even though I do have friends from Colombia, I certainly don't know everything about Colombia. So it'd be wonderful to learn more about Colombia. And I'm sure you might know some things about the United States, but maybe stuff you learned from movies, and maybe you want to learn other things of like, what's it really like here? So that's an awesome
Yes,
reason for sure.
yes, and it's amazing to learn other language. For me, it's amazing because you can improve your knowledge and the communication with other people around the world.
And so how long have you been learning English?
I have been learning English from 2014 year. And however, my learning process has no so common because I had been living during many years in a rural area. I had to learn practically English by myself, despite that I had been studying with an university online. I had been studying bachelor degree in English as a foreign language. And however, when I start to learn this language, my internet connection wasn't so good.
Oh,
Based on the rural area in Colombia, many areas from Colombia has not good internet connection. Um, however, I want to start to learn. Sometimes I had to get up so late in the night in order to study because the internet connection only working in the night, not in the day.
really?
Yeah, the signal of the internet wasn't so bad,
Huh.
especially in this area that I am living. Then, thanks to my older brother, he told to me that there were a company that I had a good internet connection, a limited internet connection in other area near than he, especially in the town. So I want to contact them in order to ask him that I need to internet connection because I am studying online and I need to internet connection in order to continue with my career. I asked them if there were a possibility for connecting internet here in this area. They told me yes, however, we need people that want to, more people that want to connect to internet in order to install that. So I remember that I mentioned them. I mentioned that yes, no problem. I can find people. I know that there are many people waiting for internet connection they need. So in this case, my mother and I was looking for people interested in the internet connection. Some people say yes, but I need to know if the internet connection is good or no.
Oh,
So
true.
in this case, I was waiting for the internet connection 6 months. Each day I was called then, please, I need internet connection. Then after 6 months, then install internet connection in this area. In my house was the first house with internet here. Then I want to sell internet that I had in order to help me for paying the receipt of the internet. When people know that my internet connection was faster, people ask me, I would like to know how can you bought
Oh,
internet.
so you
This
you got
internet
the internet connection and you have had other people like pay you money to be able to use yours? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
To help pay for it?
to our Wi-Fi.
Okay, yeah,
So-
that makes sense. I've heard of people doing that, like say like a neighbor has it and then they live close enough and they like split the bill or something like that, so that to help pay for it, you've got people that like, oh, you have stronger internet. That makes
Yes,
sense.
with the neighbors. I think it's good idea sell my internet connection in order to people know that my internet connection is good. They are interested more, and then the company can have the internet connection here. No,
And have more customers
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And that's had to been really helpful for you because now your internet
Yeah.
connection's better and you can be able to practice and
Yeah.
have more access to English on the internet.
Yeah, especially because when I had a better internet connection, I can watching videos on YouTube better, more easily, because the internet connection was unlimited. So I can watching videos, I can talk with people, I can write, I can looking for people in order to practice my speaking, because during 3 years I had the opportunity for talking with people, for now how can pronounce this word that I see written during 3 years. Only I had to translate into English, into Spanish with a dictionary. And but I say, but I need to talk. I need to talk. But how if I cannot listen anything
Yeah.
or watching videos in order to know how can pronounce this word? Only after 2017 year, when the internet connection come here, I start to listening, and I had to repeat over and over and again. So when I start to talk, and I know that my pronunciation is not so good, or maybe my accent. However, each day I had been learning.
Right.
I
Right.
I could pass all my subjects.
Yeah.
Or
And here's the thing. A lot of people ask me, oh, I have an accent, or how can, and you most likely you will have an accent. Even I have friends from Colombia that have lived here for 30 years. They have an accent, but I can understand them and I can understand you. And the only way, like, if somebody starts to learn a language, a second language before they're like by 10 years old, most likely they won't have any accent. So I would just learn how to speak to where people can understand and I can understand. So you'll always have, most likely, I'm not 100% sure, but even my children's father's from Russia, and he has an accent, and he's been here since he was 18, and he's been here for like a long time, right? And I have friends from Colombia, and they've been here for 30 years, and they have an accent, but they work here, they work and they speak in English and they write in English, and I can understand them, and they've gone to university here. So just listen more and get a chance to speak to people like me, and you'll improve. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand. Yes, especially because when I start to learn English, I didn't know what strategies to use. Then when I was watching videos on YouTube, I was looking for or search for information, what studies to use, how can do that, if the activities that I am doing is right or not. So I start to listening over and over again and repeat, listening, and then repeat in order to know if my pronunciation was something similar to the original pronunciation or not. And then when I start to, my neighbor turned off her
It's
radio
okay.
station.
It's okay.
Music of background.
Yes.
And yes, and so for that reason, when I know Hello Talk app,
Yep.
I start to think I would like to record my voice or my pronunciation, that word that I am learning, in order to get feedback, because I need to know if I am doing well or no. And in my case, I tend to get, because yes, I had the opportunity for receive feedback by native speakers. So in this case, I feel more confidence, and I say, oh yes, before my pronunciation wasn't good about this word, before I couldn't pronounce well, but now I know how can pronounce this word. What is the right way for pronouncing this word?
Hello Talk has been wonderful. That's where I met you. I've also met Alfonso, who I had a video with back in October, and I hoped, Alfonso from Venezuela, I hope to have another video with him. And I've made some friends from Hello Talk. So it's been great to be able to practice pronunciation, to be able to find language partners. It's wonderful. And that's where we met. So that's awesome.
Yes, it's very helpful and useful. The app, I recommend.
Absolutely, me too. Yeah, it's been the best to find, because I've used other things, like there's like a pen pal app and other things that you can do, but I think that Hello Talk has been the best to find language partners. For sure.
In order to interchange your language you can teach your language to other people, and
Yeah.
at the same time you can learn the language better.
Yeah, absolutely.
and make friends.
And make
Not
friends.
only not only contact and normally no. I made
Yeah.
friends as well.
Yeah,
Make friends
absolutely.
while you are learning and improving your learning process.
Absolutely. Well, this has been wonderful, and I hope that we can do some more videos in the future. It's been absolutely wonderful talking to you. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Rachel, for your invitation.
All right. Absolutely.
And this meeting.
All right. Thank you.